We've been tracking the response of elected officials from our area to what's happened in Ukraine. While the nation's political parties remain divided, the reaction across the aisles to condemn the Russian president has been pretty consistent. Following the attacks on Ukraine, Florida and Georgia lawmakers forcefully weighed in. Congressman Al Lawson, representing Jacksonville and several North Florida counties, said in a statement, Russia is violating the core principles that uphold global peace and security, seeking to change the borders of a sovereign country by force. It is a dismal day for the people of Ukraine, and I am praying for them. His congressional colleague, Michael Waltz, is the only Green Beret in the House of Representatives and represents St. Johns County south to Volusia. His statement very critical of Russia and the current White House. Waltz also says the United States must publicly support Ukrainian resistance efforts should Russia succeed in its military invasion. Putin must understand the cost of invading a sovereign country and know that this will turn into a bloody quagmire, much like that of the Soviet Union's occupation of Chechnya. Florida Senator Rick Scott released a statement denouncing the attacks, saying in part, freedom in Europe is under attack, and we must acknowledge that Putin's goal is to seize further control of wealth and power across the continent. That's a sentiment echoed by Senate Republicans leader Mitch McConnell.
Vladimir Putin is a tyrant. He is, it seems to me, indistinguishable from the leaders that used to be there during the Soviet period, and some would argue the czars before that.
Congressman and Democratic candidate for governor Charlie Crist said Russian President Vladimir Putin is a murderous dictator who has invaded a sovereign democracy in an effort to recreate the glory days of the USSR. Former President George W. Bush weighed in, calling the attack authoritarian bullying. Mr. Bush says in his statement, Putin's actions are the most serious security threat Europe has seen since World War II. Bush's father was president of the United States when the Soviet Union dissolved the day after Christmas, 1991. Other elected leaders had similar statements. Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter says, before party, we are Americans, and it is our duty to ruthlessly defend freedom. U.S. Representative Kat Cammack, this unprovoked, unjustified invasion of a sovereign nation is sickening. Putin and his cronies have chosen an extreme, aggressive path and will pay a significant price. Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings, who grew up in Jacksonville, saying this warmonger and his enablers must and will pay the price for their crimes. And Senator Marco Rubio was one of the first elected officials reacting last night during the beginning of the attack. This evening, a somber and more reflective tone. Rubio tweeted, one day the world will be awed when it hears the stories of the bravery and heroism happening at this very moment in Ukraine. So far, we have not gotten comment from Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on this attack against Ukraine.